Most people see a vulture and think, gross, a bald head. Dark feathers, a bird circling something dead. They've become symbols of death, bad luck, even evil. But what if I told you, without vultures, entire ecosystems could collapse, diseases would spread faster, predators would fight over rotting carcasses, and millions of tons of dead animals would simply pile up across the planet. These birds aren't nature's villains, they're its sanitation workers. Today, we're exploring every major type of vulture from tiny forest scavengers to giants, with wings wider than a car is long. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a vulture the same way again. Let's begin. Chapter 1, 2, Completely Different Families. Here's something that surprises almost everyone. Not all vultures are actually close relatives. Scientists divide them into two completely different groups:
Old World vultures and New World vultures. The strange part?
They look almost identical, yet they evolved separately. This is one of nature's greatest examples of convergent evolution.
Both groups developed bald heads, massive wings,
Hooked beaks, and an incredible talent for finding dead animals. They solved the same survival problem, using nearly identical designs. Despite millions of years of separate evolution. Chapter 2, The Giants of the Old World. Let's travel to Africa, Europe, and Asia. This is where the largest diversity of vultures lives. One of the most famous is the griffon vulture. Imagine standing beneath a bird with a wingspan reaching nearly 10 feet. These giants spend hours riding invisible thermal currents. Sometimes they flap only a few times in an entire hour. Instead, they simply glide, looking, waiting, searching for their next meal. Their eyesight is so powerful they can detect carcasses from several miles away. When one bird spots food, others quickly notice and join in. It's like an airborne information network. The cinereous vulture, even larger, is the cinereous vulture, the heaviest flying bird in Europe. Its massive hooked beak can tear through thick hides that smaller scavengers can't touch. This allows other animals to eat after it opens the carcass. In a strange way, the cinereous vulture feeds an entire community. Himalayan vulture. High above the Himalayas lives another giant, the Himalayan vulture. It soars above mountains taller than most airplanes fly. The air is thin. Temperatures drop below freezing, yet this bird thrives where few others can survive. Its enormous wings help it ride powerful mountain winds while searching for yaks, sheep, and other animals that perish in the harsh landscape. Chapter 3, Africa's most colorful vultures. When people imagine vultures, they usually picture black feathers, but Africa has some surprisingly colorful species. Take the Lappet-faced Vulture. Its wrinkled pink head makes it look almost prehistoric. This is the strongest vulture in Africa. Its beak is powerful enough to rip open thick elephant or buffalo skin. Other vultures often wait patiently until this giant begins eating. Only then can everyone else join the feast. It's nature's version of opening a locked door. Then there's the white-backed vulture, one of Africa's most common scavengers. These birds work together in huge groups. Sometimes over 100 gather around a single carcass. What looks chaotic is actually incredibly organized. Each bird has a role. Within minutes, almost nothing remains. The hooded vulture takes a different approach, much smaller than its cousins. It specializes in cleaning tiny scraps left behind. Nothing goes to waste. Chapter 4, The New World vultures across North and South America. Another family evolved. These birds have a superpower that Old World vultures don't. The Turkey Vulture can literally smell death while soaring hundreds of feet above forests. It detects gases released by decomposing animals. Its sense of smell is among the strongest in the entire bird world. Imagine finding food hidden beneath thick jungle leaves, using nothing but scent. That's exactly what it does every day. Then there's the black vulture. Unlike turkey vultures, its nose isn't as powerful. Instead, it watches. When turkey vultures begin descending, black vultures follow. Then, their bold personalities often allow them to steal the meal. Sometimes intelligence beats better senses. Chapter 5, The King of the Jungle. If vultures had royalty, this would be the King Vulture. bright orange, yellow, purple, white, black. It almost looks painted by hand. Despite its colorful appearance, it's one of the strongest scavengers in tropical America. Its thick beak easily tears through hides that other vultures struggle with. Only after the king finishes can smaller scavengers join. In many ways, it's the jungle equivalent of Africa's Lappet-faced Vulture. Chapter 6. The largest flying birds. Now let's meet the true giants. The Andean Condor, possessing one of the largest wingspans of any flying bird on Earth. Nearly 11 feet across, these birds can glide for over 100 miles, using almost no energy. Some have remained airborne for hours without flapping more than a few times. Imagine crossing mountains simply by surfing the wind. Condors can live over 70 years. That's longer than many humans around the world. Its close relative, the California condor, came frighteningly close to extinction. By the 1980s, only 27 birds remained. Every single one was captured to begin a desperate breeding program. Today, their numbers have slowly recovered. It's one of conservation's greatest success stories. A reminder that sometimes humans can fix the problems we've created. Chapter 7. Why bald heads, perhaps the most famous vulture feature, is also the most misunderstood. Why are they bald? It's actually brilliant. When feeding inside carcasses, feathers would become soaked with blood and bacteria. Without feathers, their skin stays cleaner. Sunlight then helps kill harmful microbes. Nature designed the perfect sanitation uniform, not ugly, efficient. Chapter 8. Their incredible stomach. Here's something almost unbelievable. A vulture can safely eat meat infected with diseases that would kill many animals. Anthrax, botulism, even dangerous bacteria. Their stomach acid is so powerful. It destroys most harmful pathogens before they spread. In doing so, vultures protect humans, livestock, and wildlife from disease outbreaks. They're like nature's biological recycling system. Chapter 9. The silent birds. Have you ever heard a vulture sing? Probably not. Unlike many birds, most vultures don't have a syrinx capable of producing complex songs. Instead, they hiss, grunt, and make low growling sounds. Their lives depend more on soaring than singing. Chapter 10. The crisis. Sadly, many vultures are disappearing. Poisoned carcasses, habitat destruction, power lines, lead poisoning, illegal hunting. In parts of Asia, vulture populations crashed by over 90% within just a few decades. Without them, rotting carcasses increased, feral dog populations exploded, rabies cases rose. The loss of vultures affected millions of people. Sometimes, the most important animals are the ones we appreciate the least. The next time you see a vulture circling high above, remember this: it isn't waiting for death. It's protecting life, cleaning the planet, preventing disease, supporting entire ecosystems. Every species, from the tiny hooded vulture to the enormous Andean condor, plays a role that no other bird can fully replace. They're not symbols of decay, they're symbols of renewal. Nature's cleanup crew, working every single day, without asking for recognition, and maybe that's what makes them some of the most extraordinary birds on Earth. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden world of vultures, there's a whole kingdom of incredible birds still waiting to be explored. Because sometimes the animals we fear the most turn out to be the ones we need the most. Thanks for watching.